So, hello, lovely sisters and brothers. Let's check in if people coming in here. Yo, it's getting very, very hot. And yeah, tomorrow or in a few hours it is. I think it will be the hottest day of the year in Germany. So they say 40 Celsius. So I know you work with a different calculator, so you call it degree, right? But tomorrow or later they say 40 Celsius. This is a lot in Germany. It is too much. But yeah, then the weather's coming down, I heard, and it's not so hot any longer. So let's see if some people coming in. May you know that I'm an Arcturian star seed, and you know I'm always downloading messages from my 90 Arcturian High Council. Yeah, and they told me please do a video about flat Earth. And I knew, I'm honest with you, I knew this is going to trigger many people. You know, and I posted that video on Instagram. And to be honest, I knew this is coming. I knew that it's coming. So the Arcturians told me please do. Please do, please do. So, and I said, yes, I trust you deeply. And then, yeah, what do they say? The Earth is not flat. And I will explain to you why. I go more into detail now, because I know many people were triggered, especially on Instagram. Many people called me scam. Haha, you're so fake, you know. You lost me now, you know, and they just were fighting me. And they just projected, you know, they projected their wisdom or the info they have onto me. There were some people that called my Arcturian family demons, like, you're just channeling demons. The info is not true. So the Earth can't be globe. No, the Earth is flat. And I'm going to explain to you. And I dive deeper now, okay? So I knew this is about to happen. The Arcturians warned me. They said maybe it's going to trigger many people, but it's important that you talk about it. So, oh gosh, okay. I don't know if I will do that, but you know, I trust my Arcturian family deeply. And then they said, please do, but I knew this is about to happen, okay? So first, okay, I try to explain that. I know why many people believe in the flat Earth theory. So, I mean, in the Bible it's written, in the Quran it's written, so the Earth is a hologram, can I say? It's like we sit on a holodeck. In German we call holodeck. So, and these teachings lead us back to the Mayans, to Persia, leads us back to Babylon, Sumeria, and Egypt. So, and because even the ancients were speaking about this, right? Even the ancients were talking about that. That's why many people think, yeah, so they are right 100% and the Earth is flat. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the Arcturians explained to me why this theory is not true. Okay, so I know many people were so triggered by that video, and I'm so sorry for that. So when you have problems believing me, you know, and the Arcturian High Council, please give Lisa Renee and Ashiana Dean a chance. When you cannot believe me, please dive deeper into Ashiana Dean and Lisa Renee's material. I'm not the only one. And they have a spiritual awakening. They're deep in the starseed subject, you know. They talk about transhuman, about the AI agenda. Lisa Renee explained a lot. She has a website called ascensionglossary.com. Ashiana Dean explained so much. And Ashiana Dean especially said that the Earth is a globe. So, and she explained a lot too. So when you cannot believe me and the Arcturians, so please give Ashiana Dean a chance. Or Lisa Renee a chance. I don't agree with everything they say because I'm no person who believes everything, you know. I always use my discernment, okay? And that is what I'm recommending always, even with me. Use your spiritual discernment when you listen to my channelings. Always use your spiritual discernment. But how can it be? There were people calling me role model. So you were a role model for me, but because of that channeling, you lost me. You're just a fraud. So you were a role model. How is it possible? So one video about is the earth flat or not, and people are fighting me, calling me scam and fraud. So how is this possible? How can turn the image into mockery and bullying and mocking? So these are just projections, expectations they had, you know. So, and I'm going to explain to you why this theory is not true. Ashana Dean explained that the fallen Anunnaki gods. So it doesn't matter if Enki or Enlil, even that video about Elon Musk. I knew this is triggering many people again because I channeled that Elon Musk has connections to Enki. And many people think that Enki was the good guy. So this is good. So when Elon Musk has connections to Enki, why is he working for the dark side exactly? Because Enki is the good guy. So when you know Ashana Dean and Lisa Renee, you will see it doesn't matter whom. Doesn't matter if Enki or Enlil. They just play a game with us. So there are some that have lighter intentions. There are some that have darker intentions. So Enlil, I saw no. He has no connection to. But I was asking about Marduk later. So and then I saw, yes, Elon Musk has connections to Marduk as well. So maybe you know Marduk and Enki. So at the end, it doesn't matter if Enki or Enlil. And maybe you feel that deeply in your heart, so there's something wrong about that. And Ashana Dean always explained that the fallen gods, the fallen Anunnaki, they deceived humanity on Earth. Even with the flat Earth theory, they deceived them. Really. So when you dive deep into Ashana Dean, she explained, and I saw exact the same. They deceived them. And that is why humanity believed in a how shall I explain that? In flat Earth, you know, that we just sit on a holodeck, you know what I mean? So, and there's just water around us. There's just water. You know, we have a swimming pool around us. So when we try to hit the wall, you know what I mean? When we try to hit, so there's water coming down. Do you know that theory? And it's deep because you see it in the Simpsons show too. There was an episode on Simpsons. So they played a baseball or hockey or so. And, you know, they hit the wall, you know, and there's just water floating down, you know. And that is why many people believe in that theory, like we have a swimming pool around us. There's just water. Maybe you know that theory. So, and it's tricky because you see it in The Simpsons. And Ashana Dean Voyages, yes, of course. And she always explained that the fallen Anunnaki, they deceived us. And do you know why this theory? Because the Anunnaki saw themselves on the top. You know what I mean? The Earth and humans should believe they are on the top. You know what I mean? That is why just the Earth is different. So, I mean, look, the moon is round, Venus is round, they are a globe. Mars is a globe, the sun is a globe, Saturn is a globe, Jupiter is a globe. So when you believe in the flat earth theory, then you say, yeah, they are all holographic, they're even not real. That is why they are round, you know, because they are all holographic. The moon is holographic, but only Earth is real. And do you know from where this idea comes from? Because they saw themselves on the top. You know what I mean? We are on the top. Just the Earth is special. Just the Earth is special, you know? Just the Earth. But Jupiter is not special. That is why Jupiter is a globe. Saturn is a globe because Saturn is not special. And the sun is not special. We are special because just on Earth, there's life. You know what I mean? And from there, this theory comes from. So, and I had the impulse talking more about that because I know this was triggering so many people. So the Arcturian said, go deeper when people are having questions. For what does it come from? And in the Bible, it's the same. They see themselves on the top, you know. Humanity just fell. We just fell from heaven. The story, Adam and Eve, right? The story, the fantasy story, you know. So like we just fell. But it's symbolic, you know, you can see the story is symbolic, you know, that humanity fell into deception, division, selfish, right, arrogant. So, and they saw themselves as gods. You know what I mean? Like we are on the top because just on Earth there is life. And from this idea, this theory comes that just the Earth is special. I hope you get my message. And that is why even the Sumerians, even in Persia, in Babylon, the Mayans and the Egyptians, they believed in that theory that we are alone, or that, how shall I explain, that the Earth is flat, you know, and from there it comes from, and the Anunnaki deceived us. That is why it doesn't matter if Enki or Enlil. And I had the impulse diving deeper in that theory, you know, and it doesn't make sense. So when you're deep in quantum physics, astrophysics, like Albert Einstein, okay, we can talk about who he was, and Albert Einstein. So do you really think they were all mistaken? So the theory about light speed, do you really think this is just bullshit, you know? So when you dive deeper into quantum physics, do you really think that's all just bullshit? So then even the Schumann resonance doesn't make sense any longer. So when the Earth is flat, why is there a Schumann resonance? So then even the solar flares are just fake. You know what I mean? It's all fake. So even the aurora borealis on the sky are just fake. It's all just fake. You know what I mean? So the whole thing, so it doesn't make sense. So when you go deeper into astrophysics and quantum physics, you see this all doesn't make sense. What's about all the asteroids on the sky? What's about all the black hole theory? So this means this is all fake. Because it's just happening inside flat Earth or what? Because there is nothing. It's just Earth, and everything around us is just holographic. It's even not there. So this means black holes are not real too. Wormholes are not real. So there was a supernova being seen recently on the sky. So this means this is all fake. Even a supernova, a black hole, galaxies are fake. All these big discoveries, this is all fake. You know what I mean? Because humans had that idea, we are on number one and we are on the top, you know, and just the Earth is special. That is why Earth is the only planet looks different, right? It's no globe, but the rest is a globe because there is no life. But I mean, it's already proof there is water or ice on Mars. There is ice on Mars. And even on a moon, I think it was Jupiter, the same. It's a moon of Jupiter, the same. And this is now in our solar system. Do you think this is all fake? They share with us. No. I feel deeply in my heart, no. And that was the idea by the ancients. They were very arrogant. So even when they were super in science, I mean, they were beyond intelligent. They knew about ley lines. They knew about portals. They knew about the power of the stars. But how is this possible? So this means all these discoveries about black holes, wormholes, higher dimension, that's all bullshit. So do you feel that? Because this idea is going viral in the spiritual community. We just live on a flat earth. So please dive deeper. And when you cannot believe me, when you cannot feel me, because you're just so triggered by my words, I understand you. Please give Lisa Renee and Ashia Nadine a chance. When you cannot believe me, these are big spiritual teachers, and they say the same. So the false Anunnaki gods, they deceived us strongly, letting us believe we are on the top, and they slowly took over the grids. That is what you feel, like there's something, you feel strange. And we have a divine matrix and the false AI matrix. And the dark side built an AI matrix. They used a very advanced AI technology, and they built a spider, a very toxic grid around Earth. This is what you feel. Okay, there's something wrong. And that is why the Arcturians explained to me that the Earth is a hologram in some way. It's a hologram. They mean that the world isn't how we see it. You know, we humans with our physical eyes. I mean, just look at a spider. A spider perceives the world a little bit different, you know, sees different colors as you do. You see it with insectoids or you see it with lizards. So they see the world a little bit different than us. I mean, just look at dogs. They see the world differently too, right? They see it differently. So it depends on our perception. And that is what they meant with hologram. Yeah, that it depends on our perception. So, and a spider is accurate too, because a spider sees in slow motion. So when you try to catch a spider sees it in slow motion. So wait a minute, you're moving your hands now? You try to catch me, you know? So it depends on our perception. Yeah, that is why they say it hologram. And matrix, they mean the divine matrix. There is really a divine system. And this divine system is flowing through everything. You can say ley lines. It is the matrix. So when you are in a vortex, yeah, Sedona, for example, there is a powerful vortex. So this is a matrix. So there is a divine system and it flows through everything. So that was the message. And I hope so much it helps you. But I understand many people were so triggered, especially on Instagram. They were really mocking me. They were bullying me. There were comments that were beyond disrespectful. I really had to delete them. I'm so sorry. They really called me fake, fraud, scam. You are crazy. They were just mocking me. They were laughing at me. So, and they simply ignore all these discoveries by Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, all these amazing scientists like Galileo Galilei, another one. So were they all crazy or what? Galileo Galilei. So they were all lying. These were great scientists, and I think they had a higher IQ than us. So I have not that IQ. You know, I'm a humble person, the best as possible, you know, because when we think we know the truth, so we stay in a cage again, we stay in a prison. So, and people like Galileo Galilei, they were beyond intelligent. So many great discoveries. They really helped us. They helped us. Or we had Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, just look at him. He was decoding the divine matrix. He did. He was decoding the divine matrix. Leonardo da Vinci. He was so intelligent. So I think almost nobody has that IQ. Like a Leonardo da Vinci, a Nikola Tesla. I think Nikola Tesla spoke 5 different languages. Yeah, I think I saw that in a documentary. Nikola Tesla spoke 5 different languages, for example. And he was very deep in science. So I think we had not that IQ, like a Albert Einstein or a Nikola Tesla. So when we avoid everything, we really stay in the mind prison. What happens is we're fighting each other. We're attacking each other. That is exactly what's happening. And that is why the Arcturians told me, please do this video. You need to clarify. You need to clarify. You need to clarify, they say. I hope so much it helps you. And this is from where this theory comes from. In a flat earth. It really comes from the false, fallen Anunnaki. So it goes back to Sumeria. And that is why many people think, the Persians knew. In Babylon they knew. The Sumerians knew. Yet the flat earth theory must be true. I mean, even the Egyptians, they knew. The Mayans knew. It must be true. But we don't dive deeper. So from where does it come from, that idea? Yeah, because they saw themselves on the top. Right? We are on the top. Right? The animals are down below. We are on the top. You know what I mean? Just Earth is special. There's no life on another planet. You know what I mean? So, and this is the theory. I hope so much it helps you. You know, and check out Ashia Nadine if you want more detail. So, I'm just channeling my Arcturian family. I trust them deeply. They were talking a lot about Agartha as well, about Hollow Earth, Inner Earth. Is this place true? Yes. This place is true. There's a big entrance in Antarctica. But you need to be careful talking about it in public. Because there are many, many secrets in Antarctica. Even about the North. You know what I mean. I don't want to speak it out loud. It has to do with Germany and Austria. You know what I mean? The North. Yeah, it has to do with Antarctica. You need to be very, very careful with Antarctica. Because even the dark side, the elite, you know, they have their stations there. So there's a long story, actually a sad story, because the Arcturians told me, and maybe you saw the Dancy Rods channeling, they told me that civilizations from Agartha tried to help humanity so many times. They tried to help us, but almost impossible. Do you know why? These higher advanced civilizations are so sensitive. They feel all the explosions. So when humanity has war, you know, all the bombs and all the stuff, you know, it's vibration, and they feel it down below. They feel it, and, you know, not shy, but they say, we cannot help. We cannot help. Humanity must go through this themselves. We try to offer them help, but they don't want. They're just fighting us. They're attacking us. They try to contact the elite. There is a book available, I don't know the name in English, about a story. And this man was in contact with them. Maybe you know this book. I think it was a Freemason. I need to dive deeper. Maybe you know that book. Yeah, I need to search for this one. It's from a book, and it's a true story. So, and they explain to him why they don't help at the moment. So it's really the elite. You know, they try to close the connection again. It's the same with the extraterrestrials. The same. You know, closing the connection. No. It's the same with that humanity cannot see through the system. They try to close the connection. They spend so much time in detoxing our pineal glands. Because when our pineal gland is working, we see. You know what I mean? Blocking us. Blocking the sun. Blocking the sky. That's all the same. It's sad, yeah, but they try to help us. But I perceive them as very humble and almost shy. Almost shy. They're just coming out when we live together in peace. You know, they can't stand these energies. They can't stand these bombs and explosions. But there are dragons in Agartha I channeled. Very advanced dragons. Very advanced dragons. And I had some clients in my Zoom session, and I told them, hey, you have dragon guides from Agartha. So really, I have dragons from Agartha? Yes. So they're powerful. Yeah, the dragons are everywhere. So they are on many planets. The Sophia dragons is different. The Sophia dragons are angelic beings. So they live in the 12th dimension. So in other words, these are very celestial dragons, angelic dragons. You know them as Sophia dragons, yes. They live with the angels together in the 12th dimension. And when you dive deeper, you will see the secret is 13. It is dimension 13. So in the whole matrix we live in is based on 13. It's based on 13, dimension 13. So, 1 second. I need to show you something. To show you the synchronicity. Because you can see the synchronicity everywhere. 1 second. I need to translate and I can show you. 1 second. 1 second. Here. The turtle. Number 13. Here you can see it. You see the turtle? Number 13. This is... I always loved turtles so much. I always felt their gentle and kind energy. This is 13. Yup. You find a similarity everywhere. Yep, even there you can see it. Even in turtles. Here. 13 moons, 28 days on all turtle shells. Here you can see. You also have 28 days on the turtle shells. 13. And when you see the synchronicity, you see the same in the moon. The moon cycle number 13. So this is no secret. So I'm happy that this info is coming out now. But I always had a deep connection to turtles. I always loved turtles so much. Here you see the shell of a turtle. 13 and 28 days. So, and the Egyptians, yes, they knew a lot about that. They were very inspired by number 13 and the moon calendar. Yes, and this is the teaching of Yeshua as well. So Yeshua just continued with this teaching here. So, and this is the matrix. This is the divine matrix. So everything just is based on number 13. So dimension 13. Can you see that? There's really a code. So, and when you dive deeper, you will see, yes, the ancients, they honored number 13. They honored Sophia. They honored Sophia Christ. They honored the moon goddess, because the moon is based on 28 days and 13 months. And the ancients worked with 13 months and with 28 days, right? So this was the energy. I agree. Yup. So that is the secret, if you will, yeah? So, and this is why you can say the earth is a matrix. It's a hologram in some way, because everything is based on a divine system. And the more you decode the divine system, you will find the synchronicity even in the universe. In the universe, you see the same. So you decode the message of God. Okay, so, and that is deep. That is deep, and this info is now coming out, you know, and more people want to know the truth. But I understand why people were attacked by that video. So the Arcturians told me, please do this. Please do this, because the flat earth theory, we are sorry, it's not true, they say. It's really not true. So when you dive deeper, so you will see we had so amazing scientists walking the earth, like Galileo Galilei, for example, or we had Leonardo da Vinci, and very amazing scientists as well. We had Nikola Tesla, we had Albert Einstein. I don't know if they were all mistaken, if they just spreaded fake news and were just lying to the people. I don't think so. Maybe they were not accurate with everything, and maybe there were some mistakes, you know, in their teachings, but these were geniuses. These were geniuses, and I think they had a higher IQ. So I don't mean it with judgment, but I have not their IQ. No, I have not. I cannot explain it. But I just feel it in my heart, and I'm trusting my Arcturian guides deeply. But I'm sorry when this video triggered many of you. I'm very, very sorry for that. Thank you so much. You're so amazing. Of course, yeah. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. So it's so hot in your country too. Here it's getting so hot. Tomorrow they say 40 Celsius. Holy shit. So this is too much. You say I have the most beautiful teeth. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, but I love it to smell. Yes, baby, cool. I do readings. So maybe I can do 3 readings or 4. Not too many. So I need to go to sleep. Boy, so hot, guys. Hey, but I fixed it now. It's working again. Woohoo! Look, I found the nettle here. Woohoo! And I fixed. Now it's working again. What do I use for my teeth? That's a good question. So I eat raw vegan-based food diet. So most of my food is vegan. Raw vegan, sorry. It's raw vegan. It's vegan food. And I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't take in red juices or so. When I drink juices or smoothies, basically these are fruit smoothies, like banana smoothies. You know, it's actually white. Or I love oranges a lot. Or I eat green food too. Or I eat seeds and nuts. So I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink red colored juices. Not many times. When I eat red food, it's berries. It's berries like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, especially now. Yeah, they're growing here in Germany. They're so delicious, yeah. But basically, no, I don't do more. I don't do more. And yeah, I brush my teeth. Yes, I brush my teeth. No, I don't eat meat. No. I'm vegan now over 10 years now, guys. Over 10 years I eat vegan now. And yeah, it changed my life completely. Ah, yes, strawberries. Yes, they're good. I know somebody's asking again. Oh man, I already explained why the earth is not flat. So the Arcturians explained short. Just in short, why not? So I'm going to publish, maybe I'm going to publish that live stream on YouTube too. Because I know many people believe in that. You like my necklace, you say? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I love that too, this one here, yeah. Carrots are great. Oh my goodness, yeah, I ate a lot of carrots. Carrots are very healthy because there's almost everything inside. Almost everything you need. Almost everything you need is just in carrots. So basically vegan is easy. It's very easy. Just eat carrots. I'm not kidding. In carrots, there's almost everything you need. Almost everything you need is in carrots. Hemp seeds. Yeah, for vegans, hemp seeds because of omega-3. Very important for you. Hemp seeds, B12 supplements, super important. And there's a nut, but I don't know the English translation for that. You need sometimes. In German, it's called, 1 second. I need to translate in English. In German, it's called Paranuss. Paranuss you need sometimes. Brazil nuts. Yeah, they're called Brazil nuts. So actually, then you're super healthy. Carrots, hemp seeds, and hazelnuts. Or I recommend herbs. Collecting herbs. So actually vegan is super easy. When you know that, really, just with carrots, yes. But you need to eat a lot of carrots, guys. You need to eat so many carrots, really. So, or you do a smoothie or a juice, a carrot juice. I mean, they're super healthy. So you can make a soup, a carrot soup. I'm not kidding. There's almost everything you need. Almost everything, just in carrots. Vegan is super easy. Hemp seeds, Brazil nuts sometimes, and herbs. Or maybe you grow some sprouts. Sprouts. They are very good too. There's a lot of proteins. Yeah, because some people ask, proteins, you get it through sprouts. So when you eat raw vegan food, sprouts. There are a lot of proteins. Yeah, sprouts, they are great. 1 second, I need to translate. I love, 1 second. I love lenses. Yeah, lenses. They are great. Sprouts, you can grow them. Lenses. Then the other are called Kichererbse in German. What's the English translation for that? Cherry pea. Yeah, cherry pea. You can make sprouts too. Kichererbse. They are great. Yeah, they have a lot of proteins too. The others are called Mungbohnen. 1 second. Mungbohnen. Mung beans. Yeah. Mung bean sprouts. They are great too. Yeah, there is a lot of protein. Lot of protein. So actually it's easy. Yeah. Thank you so much. Bananas. Yeah, bananas are great. But just when they are ready to eat. When they are ready to eat, you see them when they have the black dots. So when they have the black dots or slowly turning black. Yeah. So then they are ready to eat. Not when they are green. When we eat them when they are green, they are not ready to eat. It's not so good for your stomach, for your teeth, it's not good. When we eat fruits and they're not ready to eat, they attack our teeth, really. But when you eat them fresh, when they're ready to eat, it's better for your teeth and it's better for your stomach and for your gut. So when you eat bananas, my tip, eat them when they have black dots. You know, so they are yellow and then they have these black dots, or when they're slowly turning black. So you can make banana ice cream. Banana ice cream is great. Oh yes, yeah, bananas are great. Bananas are very great. So I love them too, but it's important they need to be ready. When they're not ready, I cannot handle them. My body is saying, you know, then I really have problems with my gut and with my stomach. Yeah, that's not so good. But yeah, they are very sweet when they are ready to eat. Very sweet, very sweet. And then you can make a smoothie, or you can make a purge, you know, or you make a ice cream, especially in summer, is very tasty. I love banana ice cream. Fresh banana ice cream. Yep. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, you know, I eat vegan now about 10 years, over 10 years now. That is why, yes, I have some background info about food too. But basically, I don't like it so much speaking about food because I know it's triggering many people. You know, when I say, hey, I eat raw vegan food, basically it's raw vegan. I notice many people are triggered, you know, and they're explaining themselves. So, yes, but I still eat meat sometimes, and I feel my body needs a little bit cheese, you know, and I just say, hey, I eat vegan food. Yeah, but I feel I need cheese, I need some eggs, and then I feel, oh no, they're triggered now. They think they're not good enough. Oh no, 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 I don't want to trigger. So that's why I don't like it, talking about food so much. Yeah. Yeah. But if you feel that, you can check it out. So these are just some tips. Yeah. But carrots are super healthy. Okay, there was a booking coming in. I need to check who booked. So if you want a reading, one reading is $25. You can have a reading with me through PayPal. PayPal.me/officialakura. So you can have a reading. Or you can work with Stripe as well. Yeah, you can work with Stripe as well. So you find my Stripe link in my link tree in my bio. When you go to my link tree and you're going to see my Stripe link, the bottom is called Live Reading $25. Then you can have a reading through MasterCard or when you pay with Apple. Thank you. It's very hot. Actually, I'm doing fine, so I had to go out the whole day. I was just in nature. I was swimming. I was swimming all the time, so I love swimming. Swimming is one of my favorite sports. Yeah, I love swimming. Yeah, some people ask me, so are you doing sports? I was noticing that I completely changed as I started with vegan food. Yeah, so I wanted to do sports all of a sudden. Like I had so much energy and so much power as I started with vegan diet. Suddenly I did sports, you know, because I had so much energy. I had no idea what to do with my power. So then I started to run and I started doing sports, you know, and swimming I always loved. I always loved swimming. Every spring, summer, you know, I was always swimming many times. And yeah, but regular sports, I started as I turned vegan. I'm not kidding. Yes, and I love swimming. Yeah, and I was training. I was training again, you know, and I'm just swimming and swimming, yeah. Today I was swimming about 60 minutes or so. Yeah, 60 minutes. I was just swimming and swimming. 60 minutes in the river. In the river and against the flow. So this is training, guys. Yes. Running, yes. I love interval training. So when I'm running, I do interval training. You know what I mean? It's like I just walking, you know, and running. Not the middle thing, you know what I mean? Like, this one's. No, it's not so good for your bones. So I resonate more with interval training. So I just walk. And then I run as fast as I can. And then I have to stop and then I walk again. So this is interval training. So I prefer more. Yeah, it's better for your bones. Yeah, for your legs, it's really better. Okay, so let's check in. Kasia, you booked? Sharon, you booked first. Oops. Sharon, super. Then I see Kasia and then I see Monica. Thank you. No, I'm not, Jürgen. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. So I love sports, you know. I love moving my body. Ah, okay, interesting, Marlet, you say. Okay, Sharon, how can I help you? Thank you. And then I have Kasia. And then I have Monica. So let's wait for you guys. But I'm very grateful for you all. But I knew this video is going to trigger so many. Okay, I keep you reading intuitive. Let's do this. Monica? Yeah, you are an AI bot for sure. Monica hat dich verlassen? What do you mean? Which Monica you're talking about? Because you are an AI channel or a gang stalker again. Yesterday they were talking about my sister. They said, how is Julia doing? 3 times or 4 times they asked me, how is Julia doing? It's a gang stalkers. I'm getting attacked strongly. Julia is my sister. My blood family. They asked, how is she doing? And today they asked me about Monica. Yeah, now the person says, you also can speak in German. Why do you speak in English? Oh, man. Yes, Monica. I have an idea which Monica you mean. That I'm not in contact with her many years now. Wow. So they know all the people I was in contact, they know them all. They know that I had not a mentor, how can I explain that? Her name was Monica, and she tried to build a big spiritual community in Germany. She called so many star seeds because she's deep in spirituality, and her big idea was creating something like a farm or a big spiritual community in Germany. And she had very interesting connections to very well-known Germans. I don't want to speak out their names. And we were in contact with her. And then now they were talking about her now because her name was Monica. We are not in contact with each other over 6 years now. No, 7 years. I cannot say for sure. But we were in contact before the pandemic. And she always said, the situation is getting bad. The situation is getting bad in Germany. We need to come together. And she had that big dream of a big community, you know. And she searched for a castle. Yup, this was Monica. So now they ask about Monica. Do you see that? So they know every person. Every person I was in contact, they know. So, yeah, these are gang stalkers, guys. The dark side is attacking me strongly, as I explained. Yesterday they were asking about my sister. Okay, Miami girl, I do your reading intuitive now. Let's do this. Okay. 1 second. And then I do Monica. Okay, let's do this. I see that your energy is different today. So as I did your reading the last time, I see that here you integrated all these messages and it was a little bit too much for you. So I saw the energy was overwhelming. I see your crown chakra and your third eye. It was very, very out of control. But I feel today you are boom. You're very centered and very grounded again. Good. Very good. So I'm so happy you listened to my tip because I feel it really worked. It really worked. So when I check in your chakras, I see all of your chakras are in balance. You say yes. Yes, super. Because I get all of your chakras are in balance now. And I see that you're very grounded now. You're very down to earth. Very grounded and very rooted. Yeah, your energy is very grounded and very rooted now. I'm getting, please keep going this way. Because the next days and weeks will be a ride for you. It will be intense. Do you know why? Because Mercury goes retrograde. Yup, Mercury goes retrograde and this will be very intense. And Neptune, I think Neptune is going retrograde too, right? Neptune, yeah. July is going to be intense for so many. I need to check, but I think it was Neptune, right? 1 second. Retrograde. I need to check. Yes. And Neptune is going retrograde from July 4th until December 10th. Yup. Neptune retrograde. So when you have a Pisces in your chart, yup, you're going to feel this one. When you have Gemini in your chart, yup, you're going to feel this one strongly. And I feel you will react more onto Mercury retrograde, I feel. This one is intense. I feel Mercury retrograde will be the most intense retrograde of the year. Mercury retrograde, this one, the second one. And it's important for you just staying grounded, living your life, and always remind yourself you're not alone. You have your Syrian family, you have your Syrian guides. Always believe in your first intuition. Because what I'm getting is this, that your intuition told you, you need to do it different. You need to have doing another path. So please choose another path. And you did not listen, I'm getting. You did not listen and then there was chaos. There was chaos happening. So, and you knew that. So actually, this was not the right decision. So actually, my intuition said it's not a good idea. Why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? That's what I'm seeing when I dive deeper into your energy. So please train your intuition. Because when you work with your intuition together, so you are always on the highest timeline. And I'm getting you are very grounded always. So you say, oh boy. So this means you remember some situations. and you knew actually it's no good idea, but you simply did, or you felt actually it's a great idea and you did not. So, and then you were looking back, shit, why didn't I trust? Why didn't I trust in my feeling? So my heart told me it's a great idea. Why didn't I trust in my feeling? Yes, I did, you say. I see that. So this is your process now. Yeah, and I feel Mercury retrograde will be intense. So when you feel Mercury retrograde is kicking in, because I already feel it's coming in, so please just be very authentic. Be very authentic, just real talk. Real talk, be real, be authentic, be real, be authentic, so you already do the right thing. And I feel that you're always on your highest timeline. Also work with your pet, you know. Your pet is a incarnated Syrian soul. It's a very old soul. And work with your pet together. So with your very amazing cat, because your cat is so gorgeous and lovely. Yeah? So I hope so much that message helps you, sister. You have 2 now. Oh, really? Oh, how great is that? Wow, super. Yeah, it feels right in my heart. So it was the right choice. It was the right choice. Thank you so much, lovely. Oh, that's so amazing. A boy and a girl, you say? Oh, that's so cute. But I see the second cat vibrates differently. Yeah, I see the second cat is a Lyran soul. Your second cat is a Lyran soul, but your first cat is a Syrian soul. So the energy is a little bit different now. But that's great. So nice to see you. Thank you so much for trusting in my service. Okay, super. Let's check. Next we have Kasia. Kasia, where are you? So you booked with me. And then I have Monica. And I need to check on Stripe. Some people booked, you say. Oh, yes, I see. I see Vanessa. Is your name Vanessa? Vane. So maybe your name is Vanessa. I don't know. Then I see Malet. And I see Mitesh. Thank you. So I think my list is closed now, guys. I do the last readings. Yeah, I need to go offline. So I didn't thought I will go online today, to be honest. I didn't know. So I thought I will make a break. Mitish, super. Yeah, I see you booking on Stripe. So Monica and Kasia, are you still there? I'm glad as well. So let me know, guys. Kasia, now it's your turn. How can I help you? Ah, this was you. Super. Hello. How can I help you, Kasia? Hi, Vanessa. Much love to you. Starseed, you say, Kasia? Okay, let's do this. Let's see if I get some messages. Oh, wow. One second. I got the blue avians. 1 second. Oh, yes, they have some messages for you. Yes. They give you some codes over. It is the Blue Avian High Council. Just listen to their codes now. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it is the Blue Avian High Council, okay. Cái một tính kiếm quắm qua khi nhích ya khi net chú qua ni na mua aku qua khi quắm bắc sắc tu của ta anh kita ta kita ta nó to tomo la ta nát ta kia cả ta mu tai ta ya cả tu cái kia cô ai kia thi chân chắc kia ta gạt anh kia cũng nik ta tu cam ta pada tu supataya ta nikata kyoko kai kara akatana malatakate iut omo kyoko koa aya alatatana takatoku sana. It is a male blue avian. It's a turquoise. There's a lot of green. Turquoise, green and indigo. This blue avian also has green feather. It's not just a turquoise or blue. I see there's also green feather. And yellow eyes, yeah. Is in the ship, I see. It is the Blue Avian High Council. Good pekiami QQQ, ta hatakata, QQQ, Kingaka, Mutukapuk, Akai, Kiku, aha, Akak, QQQ, Makakatingi, Kakante, QQQ. They say they're over and over sending you many codes over. So it is the Blue Avian High Council. Is it a family member or something? No, it is your spirit guide. So this Blue Avian I channeled is your spirit guide. So this being is very balanced between the feminine and masculine. Maybe you felt the energy is very lovely and not hilarious, I can say. Very joyful, very positive. Do I get more codes? Got that kia na mo kyu ko pa king kia king kyu pun ta kwa mukata ataki q ha it ahead ataket puk ni ko pa mukwe a komok apak ik kum su kwa talas kipmida. Yeah. I have more messages. That's not the only Blue Avian spirit guide you have. I see 4. I see 4 Blue Avian guides. These are blue-colored birds. And these are the ancient Syrians. Basically, they are very hilarious and joyful. They're laughing a lot and they always lift us up. So when we're going through dark times, when we're struggling, when we're challenging, so the Blue Avians helping us, and these are powerful, great workers. So when you work with them, they're always going to protect your energy and your field. And I see you have 4 Blue Avian guides, and this one is a male one. So very gentle. I saw even the feather here on the head here, very long. It's like these are his hair. You know what I mean? A little bit like a punk. Or do you know the parrot kakadu? Do you know that one? So when they're moving their heads, when they singing or dancing, you know the feather. This, it looks like they have hair, punk hair, a little bit like that. That was the feather in green and in turquoise and then indigo blue. A very gorgeous, a very colorful Blue Avian. So this is your spirit guide. Yeah, very joyful and happy. But I get 3 more. They are all in a spaceship. Is it a mothership? Sometimes they are in a mothership. Many times they are in a UFO. And they're traveling, I see. They are not always in the Earth's orbit. Your Blue Avian spirit guides, not always. Many times, but not always. At the moment, are they in the Earth's orbit? Where are they? Yes. They are in the Earth's orbit at the moment. So you Blue Avian guides. But many times they travel to Sirius, I see. Many times that you travel to Andromeda. They also tell me that you are a grid worker and you're very good in channeling info. And that is why they're over and over giving you codes and messages. So especially the Blue Avians, they always give you many codes, messages, ideas. And downloading always their messages in codes. Very important because they're really shielding your energy. Okay, so I also get a Lyran connection. So you can work with the Lyrans easily, the feline group especially. I get the cat goddess Busted. Is it just Busted? One second. Yes, I get the cat goddess Busted from Egypt. You have a deep connection to cat goddess Busted. And Busted is a Lyran, yeah? So the cat gods from Egypt are feline people. The cat goddess Busted is a Lyran. Then the lion goddess Sekhmet is a Lyran, for example. But I get you have Busted with you. Yeah, I see Busted. So you have a deep connection to the cat race, I feel. But also I'm getting the cat race on Speaker. Yes, I see you have connections to Speaker, but I'm also getting Sirius. Because the cat beings live now on Sirius, but they also live on Speaker. And you can call them all and they're all working with you. So yeah, I see this. But I'm also getting the Syrian energy. I'm getting the Andromedan energy. And I'm getting the Pleiadian energy. You can call them all. You can call the Pleiadians. You can call the Andromedans. You can call the Syrians, the Blue Avians, and the Lyrans. Easy. Very easy. And I also have the message telling you that you have something like a dragon around you. Is it a dragon? Yes. You have a dragon guide with you. It's a red-colored dragon. This red-colored dragon has the origin on Sirius A. I feel it's a dragon from Sirius. So on Sirius, there are also dragons. Yeah, and I feel that this dragon helps you always. And it's a red colored dragon. And this dragon always protects your root chakra. So you are very sovereign and strong just when you work that red colored dragon. And I feel it's a male dragon. Yeah, and controls fire. And I see, do you know what I'm getting? This dragon, oh wow, what a beautiful picture. So this dragon lives inside lava. I see lava and I see a volcano. I see lava and I see a volcano on Sirius A, and this red colored dragon comes from there. It's a very powerful one and very grounded. Yes, powerful. So dragons are amazing. So I like their energy too. It does exist water dragons. It does exist ice dragons. Yes, and there are some dragons, they really live in lava. And I see this as your spirit guide. It's a powerful dragon. And this dragon always helps you to stay very grounded. And when you work with that dragon, you feel that. Maybe it's my boyfriend, you say, I receive a no. Your boyfriend is not your dragon spirit guide. But I see both you have a deep connection to each other. It is a soulmate connection. I feel it's deep. And I feel, am I allowed giving you? Yes, but not too much. I feel your boyfriend is a starseed too, yeah. But your boyfriend has different connections. And your energy is very Syrian, Lyran, I'm getting Pleiadian. Yeah, and work with this dragon because it's really a lava dragon. Powerful. Controls fire. Powerful. Thank you so much. Yeah, but maybe it could be. It could be that your boyfriend is a dragon, but no. Your boyfriend has other connections. Thank you so much. You're so awesome. Okay, guys, yeah, my list is closed. So I just do the last readings now. So I hope so much that the reading helped you, Kasia. You're just an amazing soul sister. Yeah? Always believe in yourself, so you are amazing. You have amazing spiritual gifts. Yeah, and you got this. Please believe in yourself now, starseeds. Super. Yeah, thank you. So let's check in. Who is next? Monica. Now it's your turn on PayPal. Monica, are you still there? I hope you're still watching. I've been trying hard time. Let's be certain. Okay, let's do this. And then I have Mallet. Mallet, it's you after Monica. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Mallet. Let's 1 second. Sorry, Monica. And then we have Mallet. Okay, Monica. It's the starseed rating. Okay, let's do this. Okay. You are a starseed 100%. You're a starseed. I get the Syrians. It's the Syrian High Council. Yeah, they have some codes for you too. Healing codes they give me. Listen to the light language now of the Syrians and integrate their healing codes. Yeah, it's important for you getting access to your highest timeline again. I'm seeing that you stay in a vortex right now. It's a loosh. I feel loosh energy. But this is not from you. It is the environment. I feel the environment. I feel it's really loosh energy, and you need to stay very focused just on your highest timeline, and you need to stay very centered. They tell me, the Syrians. It's abuse. I'm so sorry. In my home, yeah, I see that it's really the environment. It's really loosh energy, and I saw a negative vortex you stay in. And I also got the message, maybe you can leave. Maybe you can leave or live in a different home. Or maybe you can go to friends or so. Because I feel it's not good for you, to be honest. Just when I check in your energy, you feel I feel very tired. It's really loose energy. Okay, let's do this. I'm working with the Syrian High Council now. They help you now working with your heart. And that you really have faith again. And that you really get access to your highest timeline. So visualize always your goal. Very important. Don't allow this loose energy pulling you down. As I'm exhausted, I'm so sorry for that. Okay, let's do this. Let's call in the Syrians. Tamuya tayatamish toyak sukuko romoya. Talabat toyamit toya shukutoya. Sadamu koyakusa tayatak sakai kiremia. Get access to your has timeline. Talabat toya chitutoya masa. Lelitata mutukuya katakarimi. Hilia patoya soboya. Kaikia natorumoko tokota satea nasikia. Break free atuyu tsukumikana. Break free atikianama satukoyasa. Letiki. I also received a message, work with Goddess Isis. Goddess Isis is a Syrian. She's an Egyptian mother goddess. She's powerful. They also tell me, please work with Goddess Isis. Katiana matsakatoyata. Ayakyukyumuksikiki kaya tamasaya. Shielding sakiakini mikitakoto romota. Heliksha, sabutayama, kataksikita, tsunmotari, ayaka, ayakatakate, kyukumo, alasake, break free, katsuyutumishi, reconnect with your Syrian family, palatsukuche, shakashanache, tamu, tukutukukitsi, tsukutuya, tsamaya, galisumiya. 1 second. Yes, I also feel Goddess Isis, 1 second. I'm channeling her energy, so please work with her. She's a strong protection goddess. Okay. 1 second. Atana ete kia tamutaya ta. Hamua kai kiaki ketama tanate esikiyu grini taise. Shatuya namata kitisa. Satya namata kusota ya makate seya. Stay grounded. Taktuya nikiki yasa. Be brave. Baktuyama. Patukuksa hatere me kusha. Ksaya kitisa tsuyamo. Lata nakatomok sayatishe. Shabush letikis. Sutumo. Tsuya hayakatakama aku kukute. La batonumekisa. Tsuya tush toyamok. Heliti aremite asa kata. Saksikia. Tasuya break free kakinisi. Sutsuya you're protected. Tamotsekata. Feel the energy of Goddess Isis. Sabato mokate ekini. Darama saduk sutsuyata sate. Himiksa kukuso mokole eta. Tamoto kotomoro. Shahaishini shatomotayase. Sakatama ilerini tinista mototuku. Bikyukamatayaba. Saptubutsa Reheshukushukohanaksa. Tamitakukuse. Thank you so much. Yeah, this was also work from Goddess Isis. Maybe you felt her energy too. Yes, I have Goddess Isis as a guide as well. She's very powerful. So when you work with her, you feel energized instantly, right? You feel her strong energy, like, I got this, you know. I'm powerful, I'm sovereign, I got this, you know. That is what I'm getting. So when you work with her, you have a lot of bravery again. Yeah, please work with her. And I know exactly what you mean, but I feel you need to find a way at taking back your power. This is very, very important. Thank you so much. I hope so much it helps you, lovely. Please find a way. I'm very sure you will find a way, sister. Yeah. I hope so much that work helps you and you feel the energy of your guides, yeah? Because I feel Goddess Isis is easy for you. I feel she's not a direct guide you have, but you can call in her easily, you know? Thank you. Okay, so next we have Mallet. Mallet, are you still there? So my list is closed, so I do the last readings now. So Mallet, where are you? And then I have Mitesh. Yup. And I have a star spirit messaging. Sure. Yes, of course I can do. 1 second. I check your chakras. I felt the work you do is enough. The work you do on yourself is enough, but I agree. The dark side is really watching you closely. So you're not driving crazy. This is very real. Yup, the dark side is really watching you closely. They're watching you closely. Or they attack. Yes, time after time they attack you, and then you are beyond exhausted. Exhausted and you feel dizzy. So when they attack you, you feel very dizzy and very exhausted. But I need to say, We also feel the energy from the earth. Yeah, it's Mother Gaia. She's still producing a very high pitch, guys. I mean, just look at this. This is the chart right now. And this almost looks like here. Yeah, a little bit. We had it again. Almost like a blackout here. Do you see that? And here we have an instant shift again. It always goes like this now. Every day now we have these high pitches here. And yes, so it's Mother Gaia. And you react a lot onto her, I'm getting. You also feel the sun strongly. But I'm also getting, you feel a lot the astronomical events coming in, yeah. And we have Neptune. Neptune is going retrograde very, very soon. Very soon. And I feel you feel this one. Yeah, I feel Neptune retrograde, you feel more. Mercury retrograde you will feel too, but I feel Neptune retrograde you feel more. More Neptune. So what I'm getting is you need to stay very grounded and that you really keep going. Please don't listen to them. So when you are exhausted or when you are questioning yourself and you simply don't know who you are any longer, so please don't believe in them. So I see they just try to drive you crazy. They just try to keep you confused. Yeah, and please don't be confused. It's because of that it's getting worse. I receive yes and the no. Maybe they can give more details on that. They attack you there. I'm getting I see your brain. They try, yeah, they do that. They attack your brain, I'm getting. So it's not because you have ADHD in general that it's getting worse. I see, yes, they attack your brain waves, but you also react a lot onto the astronomical events. And I feel you react a lot onto Neptune retrograde. Yeah, you feel Neptune retrograde. No, my mind is non-stop crazy. Yes, of course, I know exactly what you mean. But you are a very strong soul. Yeah, you're very powerful. And I'm getting, you're very good in doing good work. Yeah. I'm also getting the message, work with your guides. Very important. So I get the Syrian family. Yeah, you have a strong connection to the Syrians. But if you need a little bit more support and protection, I recommend the Sophia dragons for you. Because I see that, yeah, so they over and over try to enter your field and they try to drive you crazy. That was the first message I received. They try to drive you crazy. We need to drive her crazy. We need to drive her crazy, you know, and confusing you. So please don't listen. And when these attacks getting very out of control, so please call in the Sophia dragons. The Sophia dragons are dragons from 12D. These are the angelic dragons. The most high vibrational dragons and the strongest ones, yeah? Thank you. And please work with them if they do it again. But as I said, it's not because you have ADHD. It's also because of the astronomical events. You feel the Schumann resonance. You feel the earth frequency so much. And I'm getting these attacks, yeah? So it's very important for you staying focused the best as possible. And don't listen so much to your thoughts. Don't listen too much to them, yeah? So try to observe more. Try to observe more your thoughts and don't attach onto them. Okay, I hope so much it helps you. Thank you, Malette. I hope so much that message helps. I love you, singer. Oh, really? Thank you so much for complimenting on my singing voice. Yeah, I love singing. This is true, yeah? So I love classic and I love opera, yeah? Thank you. So next we have Mitesh. Mitesh, now it's your turn. And then we have Amber. So and these are the last readings now. So I'm going offline then. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I'm very happy. Yeah, there are more people here now. So I think you know me from the Elon Musk channeling now. Yeah, the Arcturians gave me some insights. And they said, please do a video about Elon Musk and do a video about flat earth. Yup. And I knew this is going to trigger so many starseeds because many starseeds believe in that flat earth theory. They believe in that. So I knew this is triggering many. But they told me, please do. Okay, Mitesh, are you still there? And how can I help you exactly? And then I have Amber. So let's wait for Amber. So these are the last readings now. Thank you so, so much. So, where's Mitesh, please? You sent me roses, so it seems like TikTok is deleting your comments. I don't know why they do that. So they're over and over removing comments. I have no idea why. It seems like they do it with you. Yes, I see you. So you can choose. Do you need a starseed reading, a higher self reading, or do you need an Akashic record channeling? So you can choose. And then I do your reading. Thank you so, so much. Hi, starseed, you say? Okay, so let's check in. Okay, I'm opening the records. Let's see. Are you a starseed soul? Yes. Are you an indigo? Yes. Indigo starseed. You belong to the first wave. First wave indigo. 60. You're also from the 6th dimension. 60 is a realm you do embody the brightest light and the darkest shadow. It is a realm you see both. You see the darkness, but you see the light. So in other words, a soul from the 6th dimension is very great in shadow work. So they see the darkness. They see the darkness. They see all the dark attacks. They also see the weakness in people. They see everything. You see the light, but you see the dark. And this happens in the 6th dimension. Most of the starseeds are from the 5th dimension, by the way. Most of the starseeds, they are from the 5th dimension. But you are from the 6th dimension. When you are a soul from the 6th dimension, then you embody the light, but you also do embody the shadows, okay? So what I'm getting is that you are a Syrian. So your first origin is Sirius. You are a Syrian starseed from Series A. Yup, I'm getting Series A. Second, Series A. And I see you had how many lives? 6. I get 6 lives you had. Oh, interesting. You had 6 lives just on Series A. But I'm also getting you on Series B. On Series B you were 2, I'm getting. You had 3. Yeah, I see 3 lives you had on Series A. Series B, sorry. On Series B you had 3 lives. Were you on Pleiades, I ask? No. Were you on Andromeda? Yes. Yes, you have the Andromedan energy. You had lives there. Inside the Andromedan galaxy. Getting Cassiopeia. Oh yes, you have a connection to Cassiopeia. Ui, you were an Isasani. Wow. Oh really? So you were an Sasani? Oh, that's cool. The Sasani are hybrids. I don't know if you know them. So they are very well known, the Isasani. Yeah, Bashar is channeling them. I think many of you know Bashar. So Bashar, one second. I pin the comment. Can I pin? What? I cannot pin your comment. What the fuck? I cannot pin. Okay. Yes, Bashar is channeling the Isasani. And I'm getting that you were an incarnated Isasani yourself. And I feel this was in the 5th dimension. So the Isasani are in the 5th dimension. And yeah, you were in hybrid. So these are hybrid beings. They carry many different DNA genetics, the Isasani. And I see you do it too. Yes, and you had a life as in Sasani. Is there more? I ask again. Is there more? Is it just... Yes, that's it. You have some connections to the Yayal. The Yayal are hybrids as well. The Yayal, they are very well known too. They have the Pleiadian DNA. You know them. You were no Yayal being, but you know them. They have very big eyes, the Yayal. And they look Pleiadian in some way, but they have very big eyes. Big eyes. And yeah, but I see that your first origin is Sirius from the 6th dimension. And I get Series A is your first origin. I get Sirius. So you have the Syrian High Council with you. I'm getting you have 3 Isasani guides with you. So I'm not surprised you like Bashar so much, because I'm getting you have 3 Isasani guides. They're always protecting you. They give you a lot of info. They love it to talk, by the way. So when you connect with these Asani, they are highly communicative. They just love to talk, and they 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 talk. They love it to talk. I'm getting the Syrian Hack Council. I'm getting 2 Syrian guides, and I feel this is your Syrian family. They are very familiar. I get 2 Syrian guides, 2. They are always here for you since childhood, and I feel these are family members of you. They have an indigo skin tone. So I see their energy is completely indigo blue. It's a powerful blue. Maybe I can show you. Okay, maybe it's a strange example now. That is the color of the pencil. You know, that type of color. So that is the energy, almost the same color to your Syrian family. And I see 2 Syrian guides. They are always here for you. You can always contact them, but you also can contact the Isasani easily. The Pleiadians, yes. You have 1 Pleiadian ambassador with you. I get 1 Pleiadian ambassador. It's a man. It's a man Nordic. This Pleiadian is Nordic, has a white skin tone, white silver, and has silver long hair. And the energy is very celestial of these Pleiadian, and very big blue eyes. Looks very Nordic. And I see it's a Pleiadian ambassador, and this Pleiadian is from the Pleiadian Hack Council. This is a guide of you too, I'm getting. But first, really start with your first origin. Start working with your Syrian family. And I'm getting the Isasani are important because your last life before Earth was you as an Isasani. Yeah, you were not on Earth in your last incarnation. You were not on Earth. You were an incarnated Isasani, I'm getting. So the Isasani take an important role for you. So that's why I'm not surprised you have a deep connection to Bashar and to his channelings, yeah? Thank you so much. I hope so much this reading helps you. With much fun working with you, Mitesh. Okay. So last but not least, I think there was another person booking, or one second, I need to check. I think there was another person booking on Stripe, so I cannot see you yet. I just see a person booked, I think. So Amber, now it's your turn. You're welcome, the Vegan King. Thank you. So Amber, where are you? Now it's your turn. Thank you so much. Where's Amber? I hope you're still there because you booked with me on Stripe. Thank you so much. I have no idea what I need. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I just wish you the best. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I felt I gave you an Akashic Gurkha channeling, okay? I see, yes, I'm allowed, because I asked the Arcturian guides, am I allowed channeling Archangel Michael for you? And they said yes, I can do. Okay, skin cancer. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just wish you really good recovery. Okay, I'm channeling Archangel Michael now. Does he have messages for you? I get some messages, yes. Archangel Michael just loves you so much. Archangel Michael also says, please stay focused on your recovery. So you need to believe in your self-healing power. Maybe this message sounds strange, but first, Archangel Michael says that you are so loved by God. The angels love you. Your soul is very divine. It's a very unique energy you have. Your energy is very unique, they say, your soul. And you are important here on earth. Very important. They say you need to, even when it's not easy for you right now, but you need to stay focused on your healing. You need to stay focused on your recovery, Archangel Michael says. Archangel Michael also speaks about self-healing techniques you need. So not staying focused on cancer, like I have cancer, I have skin cancer, I have skin cancer. Archangel Michael says stay focused on the result. How do you see yourself in future? So do you succeed? Will you beat cancer? Are you stronger? Because Archangel Michael says that you are strong. You are powerful. And it's important for you to see that you are powerful and that you really stay focused on the result. Yeah, very important. And please don't despair. Also, pray to God, because when you pray to God, you always reconnect with the most high vibrational frequency. You also can call in the angels, because the angels and Archangel Michael are servants of God. You know, they work deeply with God and their energy is very high vibrational, and they just say you need to stay focused on your recovery, and you need to, even when it's not there at the moment, you need to see that you're already healthy. You're healthy, and you need to believe that deeply, without confusion, without insecurities. You need to believe that you're already healthy. So that was the message from Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is protecting and shielding you. Yeah, so he works with the blue flame, but I'm getting you can call in the angels. You can call in the angels always, yeah. Always. And God, I get. Yeah, and you need to believe in that. And I feel this is the challenge now for your soul, to see that you have amazing healing power. So I highly recommend, I don't know if you know him, Dr. Joe Dispenza for that. I don't know if you know him, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He was writing many books about self-healing, about brain and heart coherence. And he works a lot with meditation, visualization, and maybe you can check him out when you are... I know exactly what you mean, when you have a lot of pain. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. That is why I really pray to God, work with the angels. Please see that you are a very powerful soul, and maybe you can listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dr. Joe Dispenza wrote so many books on self-healing, and he helped many people. He helped many people around the world, and maybe you can check him. Yeah, so you are a very powerful soul, really. You can be so proud of yourself. And I'm so sorry for that you have cancer and that you have pain, secret organization of evil. I'm so sorry, Rose, to hear that as well. I'm so sorry. So your energy is very, very powerful. Yeah, and please believe in have faith, they say. Have faith, and please believe in God. Believe in the higher again, okay? Thank you so much. So let's check in. So next we have Georgie. Georgie on PayPal, my list is closed. Thank you so much for trusting in my service, but I really do the last readings now. So Georgie, where are you? So how can I help you? Thank you so much for sharing my live stream. Thank you so much for leaving comments. I'm very happy and I'm very grateful. Georgie, where are you? You sent on PayPal, you say? Thank you so much, the Vegan King. Thank you. Faith it until you make it. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. What a beautiful quote. Thank you. So, can I see your message? 1 second here. Oh, I'm not allowed giving you an answer to that question. So I asked the Arcturian guides as I saw that question. No. They say I'm not allowed giving you details on that. Do you know why? Because your process is not responsibility, should I say? No, how should I explain that? Taking your power back, I think it's the better translation. Because what I'm getting is in the past, you trusted others too much. You trusted others, other feelings, and other predictions too much. And sometimes you listened to other people, and this was really not your path. it was really not your path. And then you simply listen to their advices, you listened to their tips, and then you had to see, wait a minute, this is not what I wanted. So why didn't I trust them? Why did I trust? So my heart told me it's great, but I trusted them more. And I feel this is your challenge now, really to see that when you have that plan to move, and it's very urgent, and it is really what you want, both of you will find a way to do that. Because, we are very powerful creator beings. And when your head or your heart says, you want to go there, you want to move, so please do so. So, and don't listen too much at others. So I received a message from the Arcturians. I'm honest with you. Yes, you can go to Canada, but you also can stay where you're at now. It's both. It depends on where your heart leads you now. So they say you are very free. You're very free. And the challenge by God is that you're really taking back your power. You say, I know I will go to Canada. I know I'm going to move. You know what I mean? So that you really manifest it without giving your power away to a guide or to a spirit animal or to a cosmic channeler. Because what I'm getting is in the past, sometimes it happened, you gave your power away, let's say, to a channeler, and then this channeler gave you an advice, and then you had to see, wait a minute, this advice doesn't work for me. It's not the right tip, it's not the right advice, and that is your challenge now, that you really clamp back your power and you just believe in the message you're receiving. And when you both feel you want to go and you want to leave, okay, so please do it. Please do it and simply leave. And you will find a way for sure. You will find a way, because when you work with your divine manifestation, right? When you work with your guides together, so everything just in divine balance. And it's going to work out. It's going to work out because you are in divine balance. You just go with the flow. You just go with the energies and everything is going to work out for you. Yeah. So that is the message I'm allowed to give you. And I'm also getting your root chakra. Really believe in your power. Very important. Believe in your power. And please see that you have much more power than you think. It's your root chakra, they say. So stay grounded and sometimes also do things. Just do it. Just do it. And when you feel you want to move, make that experience a move. So then your root chakra is getting stronger and you believe in your power. So, look. So I just trusted my intuition. So my intuition said we need to go to Canada. And now finally we succeed. We live in Canada. So that is the message I'm having for you. Yeah. So your energy is very, very amazing. Yeah. And believe in yourself. Really, you are great in your intuition. So actually, you know that. Yeah, you have a strong intuition. Thank you so much. Rosie, I'm going offline now. So this was the last reading. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope so much that message helps you. Thank you so much for complimenting on my necklace here. Yes. Thank you so much, yeah. You're so awesome, lovely sisters and brothers. But today, it was a horrible day for me. Do you know what happened to me? Oh gosh, I was already talking about that. Germany is strange. Germany is strange. When you are a little bit different, many people mocking you and looking at you, And I was going for a walk, I was in the organic market. I bought some food, And then I wanted to go swimming, So, and there was a man behind me. And he just followed me. Did you on Stripe, Amy? Okay, so you did? 1 second. Did you book on Stripe? Yeah, maybe this was you then. Okay, then I do your reading as well. Yep. Okay, I see. Yep. I keep it short as possible. So there was a man really following me. So I was going for a walk and then I felt the presence of a very destructive energy. And I think this man was drunk a little bit. I think this man was a little bit drunk, but the man was super aggressive. Super aggressive. And do you know what he did? He was just mocking me in German. He was just mocking me. He was bullying at me. He used swear words as well against me. and he was following me many meters. I was just walking, you know. I just keep going, let him talk, let him talk, let him talk. But the sad thing is, nobody was there. There was no citizen. There was no citizen next to me. So I'm a woman, and that was a very aggressive man, maybe 50 or so. He was completely drunk, yeah. I think he was drunk. He smelled, to be honest. He didn't take a shower. So, I don't judge that when he's not taking a shower, okay. But he judged me and he said, you are smelling. You are so disgusting as fuck. What are you exactly? What are you exactly? So, you are so disgusting. Look at you. Oh my gosh, you're so ugly. He told me over and over again, Then I had my umbrella with me, for summer, a white colored umbrella, the sun was shining. I did this. And then he was just laughing. Ha ha ha! What and who are you exactly? What are you exactly? Eee, you're so disgusting as fuck. You're smelling like crazy, he told me. And then meanwhile, there was a woman coming in, a woman was walking and she had blue hair. She had blue long hair, she wore glasses. And now he tried to hurt me more. Do you know what he did? He was complimenting her. He was complimenting her and letting me feel I'm ugly. And I'm not kidding, that woman was so heartless. It was such a cold energy of her too. She was really taking the compliment by a drunk man. Then he told her, oh, look at you. You are very beautiful. Oh, wow, you are a very gorgeous woman. And she said, haha, yes, thank you so much, And they both were talking shit about me. Look at her, she's so disgusting. Look at her, she's so disgusting. What is she exactly? And I was walking with my umbrella. The sun it was so hot, and nobody was there. So they both were just mocking me. Yeah, to be honest, a little bit it hurted me. A little bit it hurted me because I felt his pain so much. I felt his attacks, poof, into my face, And then I went into the city a little bit. I really had to go for a walk because I really had to calm down. And I was thinking about, what was that? So the man actually was just projection. So he doesn't take a shower. He's smelling. It doesn't matter, but he told me I'm smelling. What are you exactly? And I know exactly why, because I'm bald. I had no cap on. I had no hat on, And this man saw me. Oh, she's bald, And I have an androgynous body, And then he was complimenting this woman with long hair to show me she's beautiful, but you're not. You're disgusting as fuck, And then he was complimenting her. And she simply took the compliment, and I was feeling the energy. Oh my gosh, it was so dense, And then I just kept going, And a little bit it hurted me because I felt his attacks, These were really knives. So, actually I'm very resistant. Like, yeah, okay, when they're mocking me, it's okay. Many people were mocking me, but this one, it was intense. Yep. Almost then I said, come on, I said nothing, Almost, I tried to tell him, oh, shame on you. You really bully a woman, she has cancer. Almost. I mean, this is not true, but many people think I have cancer, I think they think I have cancer because I'm bald, So I'm sorry for other people who have cancer, but almost I wanted to tell him, so to think about what he's doing, but he was drunk, So this was just provoking me, that I'm reacting, you know what I mean? So they play the victim game, the twisted game they play. So that is why I played the gray rock, and I simply walked on, So, and then it was okay, but I knew that when I would have long hair, I think he would not hurt me, and that was the message. So, and then he was complimenting her to hurt me even more, So I need to say this over and over happens to me in Germany. Over and over again. And later then, I had a Zoom live call, you know, and then there was a group of students, you know. I was still sitting there. It was so hot, you know, I was swimming, and there was a group of students walking, and there was a young man, I don't know, maybe he was 19, not older. He was mocking me too. And I was just sitting there with my phone. I had a call with someone, and then he was mocking me. And he said something very strange, you know. I didn't hear because I had my headphones on. So what the fuck? I'm talking to someone. So I had my headphones, you know. But I knew he was talking something weird, you know. And he meant me. It was not positive. And he maybe was 19. So this happens to me all the time. All the time. It happens to me in Germany. Yup. So it depends on where you live in Germany. But when you are in the south, and at the moment I'm in the south, it's horrible, to be honest. Okay, so I just wanted to keep it short as possible, and I wanted to motivate you. Please keep going. Lovely goddess, keep going. When you are bold as a woman, be bold. So when you feel you want to wear fancy fashion, wear fancy fashion. When you are androgynous, you're simply androgynous. When you are having beautiful curves, why not? Then you have beautiful curves. So accept the self the way you are. And when people really hurting you like that, please don't listen. Don't listen to that. So these people projecting, you know, you don't fit. And that is why people fighting you, because it's strange. So what is this? What is this? This is different. I don't know that. And many people, they react this way, you know, and they fight. But I think in the US, it's a little bit different, you know. Germany is strange. Thank you. Yes, I want to motivate you. Now, I think this man was not jealous. See, he thought I'm no woman or something. Why is she bold? You know, yeah. Okay, McCarthy. So I received your booking too on Stripe. So this is the last reading and I really need to go offline. It's secret, but he didn't understand that. I have no idea. He was drunk, you know. I smelled that. So, alcohol, you know. You know what this means. So sadly, many people who are drunk, you know, you feel these attachments, you know what I mean? Dark attachments. And he had dark attachments. So, you know, I don't judge it in, oh gosh, you know what I mean? But I just felt these attacks from him, you know, and I felt it in my energy. And then later, I was so happy, you know, I was swimming, you know, I was just swimming in the river. And then I washed all the energies away, you know, nature was helping me so much. But yeah, that was intense, to be honest, because he did it a few minutes. You know, he was following me, always behind me. I was walking and he was behind me, So then I was standing still, you know, so just standing there. And then he was in front of me. That was strange. He was in front of me, short. Then I looked into his eyes. Then he looked into my eyes, but looked away, as always. And then all of a sudden, he was behind me again. So, and then he used swear words again. Yeah. Of course. Yes, of course. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy nothing happened because you never know, you know. You never know. Okay, so where are you? So there was a person booking on Stripe. Yeah, that was very creepy. So all of a sudden, you know, I just left the supermarket and then the man was behind me. So holy shit, I didn't see him coming, you know. But my heart told me, and that's interesting. So I received that message, please wear a cap. Please wear a cap before I left the house. So I received the message, please wear a cap. Please wear a hat. Wear a hat. So why it's so hot? So when it has 100 degrees and I wear a hat, oh my gosh, I'm sweating even more, you know. Then I take just my umbrella with me, you know what I mean? It's better. So, and yeah, but now I understand why I received that message. Okay, Amy, how can I help you? Yeah, but I also want to motivate you, keep going. Because the right people will always stand by your side. So the right people will always stay with you. The right people, you know. And when you are authentic and real, you're always going to trigger some people. Yes, of course. You always do. Okay, so Amy, let me know. How can I help you? So this is the last reading now. Thank you so much. Hi, Spartan. Thank you so much for your gift. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. Of course, yes. I do that also, yeah. So linen protects me. But to be honest, when it's getting so hot as we have it now, the heat, I prefer this more. And I take my umbrella with me, So then here, I'm not sweating so much. Because when it's getting so hot, when I wear a hat or a scarf, I'm just sweating here like crazy. But yeah, I received a message, so I now understand why. What do I need to do? I never had a reading. Oh, just listening to the channeling. So I think I do a Akashic Record channeling for you. Okay, let's do this, Amy. What I'm getting is you're new in spirituality. Yes, I have the impulse giving you some spiritual teachers. Because I'm getting is you're curious and you want to explore spirituality now. And you want to explore teachers. Yeah. So first, I highly recommend Dr. Joe Dispenza. I was already speaking about him. He explains a lot about self-healing, about the placebo effect. He is very deep in meditation and he has science, He works a lot with spiritual science. So I feel he's great. Dr. Joe Dispenza, yeah. So I highly recommend them. Okay, Ashiana Dean is very complex, so I think that's a little bit too much. I get 1 second. I also can recommend Ralph Smart. I don't know if you know him from YouTube. He's very well known. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. So he's doing spiritual content over 10 years or so. He's producing, I don't know, I have to check the first video he ever published. I think that was over 10 years ago. So he's speaking about spirituality, yeah. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, because he keeps spirituality very simple. He keeps it very simple, Teal Swan, the same. She's very well known too, I think. Teal Swan, 1 second, maybe you know her too. She keeps it very simple and very, very easy to her spiritual work. Teal Swan. Another one, but I think you will not find her on YouTube, is Laura Eisenhower. I don't know if you find her because they over and over ban her on YouTube and on so many social media accounts, Laura Eisenhower. But maybe you find some podcasts about her on Rumble or on BitChute. Laura Eisenhower is a family member of the US President Eisenhower. So she's a family member, by the way. And she got attacked so much because she has a spiritual awakening and she works a lot with Sophia. Yeah, Laura Eisenhower, I highly recommend as well. Is my dad. Yes, of course, always. So our ancestors are always here. So when a soul passed or a person passed, so yes, the ancestors still can communicate with us. And when you call in your ancestors, they will respond. But I'm getting for you is important step by step by step by step by step, not too much. Because when you do too much, maybe you have something like spiritual psychosis, maybe you heard about it. So it's too much. So when you just do channelings, when you just work with spirituality, then you really have problems getting access to the material plane. So slowly it's getting delusional, and that is what we know as spiritual psychosis. And I feel, yes, you have very strong higher chakras. So I get your crown chakra and your third eye. These chakras are strong. I get here your throat and your heart. So they are working just fine. So in other words, when you work a lot with spirituality, it always shifts to higher chakras, but you need grounding, I'm getting. So you always need to be sure you are grounded here on earth. You're grounded here on the material plane. And yes, I get you are an indigo. You're an indigo soul. So you do belong to the first wave. So that is why I recommend these people like Dr. Joe Dispenza, Teal Swan, Infinite Waters, or Laura Eisenhower for beginners. Yeah. So for beginners, I think they are great. Yeah. Or maybe, oh gosh, I don't know all the names in English. Laurie Ladd, I think, is her name. Yeah. I think Laurie Ladd is her name. I don't know if you know her. She's very well known on Instagram. She's very well known on YouTube. Her teachings are very simple too, Laurie Ladd. So maybe you can check her out. But basically, I recommend these people. Or maybe you can do it with Aaron Doughty. Aaron Doughty is very well known too on YouTube, and he keeps his spiritual work very simple and easy to. Laurie Ladd, you know her? Ah, yeah, okay, I pronounced her name correctly. Yeah, Laurie Ladd. Yes, she's known on Instagram, but on YouTube too. And yeah, she's very authentic, yeah, Laurie Ladd. So I recommend her work, my spiritual. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, and you discover now all the teachings, and it's very important for you to stay very grounded. Yes, and I get you are an indigo. Indigo, and yes, starseed as well. You have a strong connection to the Pleiadians, I see, and it's the Pleiadian energy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it is the Pleiadian energy. So, and I'm getting grounding, always grounding. Otherwise, you're really taking off. I'm getting it's a little bit too much when you're taking off. Yeah, so always be sure. Go with bare thought. Yeah, you can work with the Pleiadians easily too. I'm getting for you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you know all the spiritual teachers I shared with you. If not, maybe you can check them out. Thank you so much, lovely. I feel July is going to be intense for you too. Yeah, July is going to be very intense for you. So please be sure you're very grounded and you're just doing fine. Okay, so yeah, I feel Neptune you will feel a lot. Neptune goes retrograde and Mercury is going retrograde soon. Yeah, we have 2 planets in retrograde soon. Therefore, you feel them all. Thank you. Hypnosis, to be honest, it depends on whom, to be honest. So it is the same with spirituality. There are some, they have good intentions, they do the work great, and there are some, they can implant your ideas. They can implant your ideas, programmings, diving deep into your unconscious mind, reprogram you. Yes, there are some, I feel. It depends on whom. But I think hypnosis is great, to be honest. So when it's when a good person is doing that, a person with a good heart, yes, hypnosis can be very great, because then you understand your beliefs, your programmings in your subconscious and unconscious mind. It goes deeper. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So I'm going offline now, so I need a break now. So it was so much fun speaking with you. There's so many new people here. I'm just very happy and grateful for all of you. You're so amazing. Yeah. So if you want a deeper reading, you can go to my link tree in my bio. So all my services you find in my link tree in my bio. I do one-on-one sessions, for example, detailed one-on-one sessions. You also can ask me 3 questions. And I'm channeling the Akashic records, and I also have readings for a small budget as well. So you find all my services in my link tree in my bio, and maybe we see us. Ah, that's great, Amy. Yeah, if you feel that, yeah, you can check out my link tree in my bio. So thank you so much. Okay, I'm going offline now. So have a great time. Maybe I will not go live later. So I think I really need a break later. Yeah, it is so hot, guys. Yeah, we will see. Maybe I'm going live. Maybe, but maybe not. Okay, guys, thank you. You're so amazing. I just wish you the best, yeah? Goodbye. Take care. Ciao, ciao.